I'll use this to augment what I say just a little bit, not because I normally need it, but because I know there's just some fabulous music appreciation students that are trying to take notes and use this as one of their concert reports. And I just want to be sure they hear everything very, very accurately. We're going to begin with a spiritual arranged by Norman Luboff. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Our next selection is another spiritual, this one arranged by Moses Hogan. If you can get past the fun, not that you should, some spirituals, one of their points is just to kind of tap your toe and enjoy the music. But around that, I don't want you to lose the main thought of this, which is my soul has been anchored to the Lord. None of us sitting here right now have any idea what the rest of today is going to bring, what the rest of the week is going to bring, what's going to happen to us later on in life. I wouldn't be a very effective human being here if I did not believe I handle things the way as good as I do, even if that's poorly, because my soul is anchored to the Lord. He will get us through the things that He allows to happen to us. And I have to believe that, and I want you to believe that. And so now, we're going to sing about it. real strong believer in the biblical principle of respect to whom respect is due and honor to whom honor is due. And so today, I'm going to do something I normally don't do because something that normally doesn't happen occurred. And yesterday, I was with the Queen at the hospital, and it's the first time in 33 years I've ever missed the rehearsal before a concert. And it was clearly the right decision to be a husband and not a choir director yesterday. But that meant something had to happen yesterday that I had no earthly idea of before today. And yesterday's were part of the reason this is happening today is because I communicated with Colby Smith, and I said, I need you to be me, and I need you to come down there, and I need you to run rehearsal, and I need you, at the end of that rehearsal, to tell me there's nothing to worry about, and everything's going to be all right. And she did that, and so I want to thank her publicly, and let you tell her how awesome she is. And I am not worried. We're going to take you back to the Renaissance period, the composer Thomas Tallis, from the Gospel of John. If you love me, keep my commandments. Also for your information, for those of you that are new to us this year, this is the one time out of the entire year where they get to tell me what I'm conducting. This is always an important concert for them to sing in front of their peers. And years ago, I started letting them decide what their peers would most like to hear, rather than me just doing all the music I love and having so many of you out there going, oh, okay, dude. So they picked all of this music, and then I just put it in a certain order. So they're singing for you today what they think you would enjoy and what they want you to hear from them. Our next piece is another spiritual by Moses Hogan, Elijah Rock.
Oh, Elijah, oh, Elijah, oh, Elijah Rock. Elijah, oh, Elijah, oh, Elijah Rock. Elijah, oh, Elijah, oh, Elijah Rock. Elijah, oh, Elijah, oh,
There is a genre in the field of choral music that's called a hymn arrangement. And this is where a choral composer or arranger, he takes something that a church could normally just sing together on Sunday. So it generally is, familiar to the audience as far as at least the melody and the words, and he soups it up and adds a whole bunch of fancy stuff to it and turns it into something that a church really ought not to try to sing by themselves on a Sunday. It really ought to be done more in the choral setting, and that's called a hymn arrangement. Our next one is one of these. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me sing.
Lead me on.
To me, it seems like January 3rd is just right around the corner. Because I will take off with most of these people on our annual tour. And what that means is I get the honor and the privilege of representing your college all over the United States of America with these people. And I take a lot of bows at the ends of concerts. And I just want to be sure that I say in a very, very public manner that in my deepest heart of hearts, when I bow, I take a collective bow for all of your college. We work really hard on the musical elements so that you don't have to sit there and go, oh, is that how that was supposed to sound? You can hopefully just sit there and enjoy it. But what each and every faculty member does purposely leaks into my rehearsal hall. The things the staff do that impact the students, you become part of who they are, which is what they bring to me every day. So when there's a text like, if you love me, and it's from the Bible, they have had the Bible taught to them by the greatest Bible faculty at any Christian school anywhere. And there's not much I need to say to them. When we're talking about literature, there's another department on our campus that trains their minds and their hearts to think in those ways and bring some things in. Believe it or not, Dr. Kite, sometimes I even stop and refer to the physics of music, brother. And maybe maybe you get the same glassy eyes I do when you started, but I do. So I just want to thank you all for contributing to who they become, because I could not do this on my own. There's no possible way I could make them who they are without the influence that you have in their lives. And students, thank you for being part of their possible. Maybe the most important thing you do in college, besides actually graduating, is decide who your friend network is going to be. And they have chosen you, and you also have become a part of who they are. So thank you for all that. We're going to sing one more song, and at the end of that song, chapel will be officially dismissed. From Sean Kirshner, his hymn arrangement, Unclouded Day.